We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Into the box, Alex Verdugo. His career numbers against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And that's over. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. J.D. Martinez becomes the first out of the inning. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Markakis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
2-1, the count to Pilar. The set and the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna has to retreat to the track, but he has it to. Nate Eovaldi gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Standing in, Nick Markakis. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Settling in now, Freddie Freeman. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Martinez at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Into the second deck and gone. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Nero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. And there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Austin Riley. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down Make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Fried is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 3.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that...
And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 99, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo,
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Max Fried.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now back.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Ready. Freeman.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that kick.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
Lots of baseball left.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Number 2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and a strike now. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher,
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Vasquez is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox able to. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in now, Max Fried. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
up next for Atlanta.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Fouled away. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Number 64.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Marcus Walden. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Low for ball 1. 1-1 to the Boston pitcher. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Peraza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The center fielder, number 13.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Deaver, with that stacked infield on the right.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
Now batter, catcher, Tyler.
So now to the plate, Tyler Flowers.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And not in time as the second run scores.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Pilar. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Flowers rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. Lined hard toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Culberson rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pops this one up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way to the left side, but it's well fouled. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Pilar's there to put it away and finally put it in. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fouled off. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And this is taken in for out number 1. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Ground ball right side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler Flowers, runner in scoring position with Sagan. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Into the box now, Charlie Culberson.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's in there for strike 1. One and one. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And he takes ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Chopped to third, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one got a piece of him. Dustin Pedroia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15.
Will Smith is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on. Ryan Brazier gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you wanted to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Ender Inciarte will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Fly ball right down the line in left, and they can't run it down. The next 0-2 chopped up the line to first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gun. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Into right field. That's a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among the league leaders in that department. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Heath Hembry gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ronald Acuna will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Peraza. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. O'Day has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he watches ball one. Fouled away. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, another foul ball. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Tyler Flowers. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one on to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, line towards center field, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A.J. Minter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 33, A.J.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and one strike. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1, here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you can see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here. Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Adam Duvall will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Braves, number 23.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, 1st and 3rd, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Nick Markakis digging in now
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. Into right field, that's a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Barnes is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bradley makes the catch, tagging as the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's gone.
Now batting, catcher Tyler.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Culberson, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the third bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Josh Taylor enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
And it's fouled away. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. A bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Verdugo backing up on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? Chris Martin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 55.
He's set and the pitch. Mitch Moreland is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have it.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Acuna. He's there and records the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 28-4 the final tonight.